Hello, everybody, and welcome to this broadcast. I'm broadcasting live from beautiful Wildwood Park here in Sheboygan. I'm very, very happy you joined us. We have a very historic announcement today, and it's an announcement that the club has worked on for a couple years, and we're ready to move forward with it. And it will sustain our future and protect the heritage of those guys that are behind me on this wall, all our Hall of Famers that have given so much to this organization and so much to the community of Sheboygan. Hello again, everybody. I'm Scott Stengel, president of the Sheboygan Athletic Club. And today I want to announce and introduce our first ever executive director who will take over the operational leadership of the Sheboygan Athletic Club and the Sheboygan A's baseball. So I'd like to invite Andrew Viglietti to come to the stage or come to the camera and introduce himself. Welcome, Andrew. We're very happy to have you aboard.
Thank you, Scott. That's a lot to live up to, the introduction, but I'm happy to be here. I'm a lifelong Sheboygan resident. Been a baseball nut my entire life. My earliest memories are playing rec league baseball during the day and then going to Sheboygan A's games at Wildwood Park on 18th Street at night. So I lived with the A's a long time ago. I'm ready to come back to them. I've always had a passion for baseball. I'm living vicariously through my son right now. He's played 8 years of high-level travel baseball. Is now playing baseball for Rollins College in Winter Park, Florida. So I've always been kind of a baseball nut. What's really exciting about this is it offers the opportunity to combine a passion, which is baseball, with my skills and experience as a nonprofit leader. For the last 15 years, I've been involved with both the Sharon S. Richardson Community Hospice and the Sheboygan County Humane Society as finance director and then the executive director for both. And I think I bring a unique skill set to help the A's be as successful as they can. I think my three biggest attributes are my fundraising ability, my understanding of the importance of volunteer recruitment and engagement, and my marketing and branding thought processes that really help. I think we need to help make the Sheboygan A's a fabric of our community. So it's really an exciting time to be here, and I look forward to it.
Before I ask Andrew a couple questions here, I'd just like to say that this organization has been in Sheboygan since 1963. So if you do the math, we've been around for 57 years. And this organization has been a success and contributing to the community all that time. And we've seen substantial growth, not only in our baseball program, but also our investments in the community here at Wildwood Baseball Park and with other organizations in the community. And we as an organization, as a club, want to continue that growth and solidify that growth and solidify our heritage and our future. And that is the reason why we've made the decision to bring Andrew aboard. And I know he's going to be a tremendous asset to this organization. Andrew, I'd like to ask you a couple questions if you don't mind. The first is, in your experience as a nonprofit leader, what challenges have you seen as part of a nonprofit and operating a nonprofit? And do you see that some of those challenges may occur here with the Sheboygan A's as well?
I think the two biggest challenges for not-for-profits are, first of all, raising dollars, and the second being volunteer recruitment and engagement. As far as raising dollars go, I don't necessarily mean only the game day dollars we raise, the sponsorships, the group sales. It's money for capital projects. It's money for ongoing long-term viability of the organization. So I think I bring a lot of experience in that area. I've run several capital campaigns. I've done end-of-year annual appeals. I've done special events. So I know how to raise money, and I'm in pretty well with most of the larger donors in the county. So I think I'm comfortable with my ability to help in that area. The other thing that's so important is volunteer recruitment, engagement, and retention. We never have enough volunteers. The rule is that 20% of your volunteers do 80% of the work. That's true here as well. We need a bigger base of volunteers. We need more members. And I think that's going to be a real focus for us in the coming years. Without volunteers, none of what we do would be possible. So we really need to value those volunteers, develop a relationship with them, and show them how much we appreciate them.
I agree 100%. Volunteers is what really has made this organization successful for the past 57 years, and it will continue to be make it successful for the next 57 years. So we're excited to have more members. We're always looking for new members, and we have a tremendous group of members that are currently working here, not only during the baseball season but during the off season. I'll continue with some questioning for Andrew. Well, what interests you in joining the Sheboygan A's?
Well, as I said, baseball's always been a passion of mine. So that right off the bat, that was interesting. But what really kept my interest and developed it further was every time I talked to someone, starting maybe 6 months ago, talking to Peter Geis over lunch, who mentioned this as a possibility, then me with Denny here, and then Denny Moyer and Scott and CJ. Every time I talked to somebody, it got a little more interesting in this position because of the passion these people had for the organization, the opportunities that are ahead of us. Every time I talk to somebody, it just got a little bit more interesting. And again, combining a passion, a really interesting opportunity, and my skill sets, I think it's a great combination.
Um, as I mentioned, this is a community organization, and we're embedded in this community for many, many years, Andrew. And I'd like to ask you, how do you see, how can we take this organization, the Sheboygan A's, and improve its stature and position in the community so we're more recognized and we're more in an entertainment venue, uh, more prominent entertainment venue for the citizens of the community?
I think an interesting story kind of underlies that issue. I go to maybe 10 Chinooks games a year. I go to a couple of Timber Rattler games a year. I'm a baseball junkie. My kids love baseball. And for some reason, the Sheboygan A's never got on my radar. We never thought, hey, let's go to Sheboygan for a Sheboygan A's game. We are a gem of Sheboygan County. Sheboygan County is rich in their cultural gems. We have the civics. We have great restaurants. We have great entertainment. We need to get out and shout out that we are one of these great gems of Sheboygan County. We need to have people understand that we have a high-level baseball at a great price in a beautiful park. It's fun involved. It's not the 4-hour experience you have at a Brewer game. It's a quick evening. People need to understand what we have here. I think we're a very well-kept secret, which isn't necessarily a good thing.
Agreed, and we have so much to offer from not only the baseball game, but games on the field, entertainment between innings, and we have venues for hospitality, including a deck, a skybox, a pavilion area, and great opportunities to serve food and beverage. So maybe I'll get off the commercial here a little bit, but I just want to make the point that we are a great entertainment venue. Um, as you know, Denny Moyer has been in this organization for 57 years and one of the founders of the organization back in 1963. And Denny has been the driving force of this organization along with his wife Donna for all those years. And he, he, we've grown quite a bit over that time, and the program has gotten bigger. It's got a larger footprint with the investments we've made here at Wildwood Park, and we want to sustain that. Denny wants to sustain that. So, Andrew, with Denny going to continue on with us, what do you see as his role in the organization moving forward?
I think his role and my focus the first couple of months I'm here is simply to be a knowledge base for me. He has 60 years of knowledge wrapped up in his head. I need to tap into that. I need to understand what makes this organization tick. I need to get some of his knowledge and some of his thoughts down on paper. He's going to be my right and left hand man the first couple of months. But the most important thing for Denny is he's done bills in the past. He's done marketing things. He's done other things of that nature. He needs to concentrate on what he loves. He loves baseball. He loves the guys who are the 40 kids that we have playing every year. That's his focus. He needs to be out on the field, not on the field, sorry, in the dugout with them, but enjoying his evenings and not burdened down by all the administrative things. And so taking things off his plate is a big focus of mine early on as well. Let him enjoy his sunset. Let him enjoy the games and not have such worries.
God love Denny, and I'm glad you corrected yourself when we would want Denny in the dugout rather than on the field, because I don't know if he's ready for the hot corner anymore. But Denny, we love you, and we look forward to continuing to work with you. Um, One final question before we move on, Andrew. I would like to get your impression. You've only been here since December 1, so you've kind of got beginning to get a high view of the organization and what we've been accomplishing. I know we're out meeting with a lot of our sponsors and our key contributors. So, what is your first thoughts of the organization?
The initial thought I have is that it's amazing the passion everyone has for the organization and for the Sheboygan A's. Obviously, it starts with Denny Moyer. Just listening to, I'm trying to get him to write a book. He needs to do that. His stories he tells every day are amazing. His passion for the organization is amazing. But I've met with all the board of directors so far, and each and every one has their own reason to be passionate about the A's, but they all are passionate about the A's. Um, I think we've got a lot of things we can do to move forward. I think we've got some projects at the park we can do. I think there are ways we can raise some more money to keep doing improvements. I think it's just such a wonderful opportunity. The supporters that we've met have all been very, very um, engaged. I think we've got a great group of core supporters. So it's just a wonderful opportunity, I think.
Yeah, I agree, Andrew. We've got a great group of people that we work with, and the community has really supported us. And we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to become even a greater, higher stature in the community and offering the community even more. I mean, not only are we important to the community by offering entertainment, but we are also offer tourist dollars. We draw in teams from out of town. The Legion is going to have their state AAA baseball tournament here, and I think in the future, other organizations are going to look at Wildwood Park as a gem and a venue they want to hold a state or a regional baseball event. So we're also have an impact on tourism, the quality of life in this community, and those are the things that we want to continue and sustain in this organization. And that is the primary reason why Andrew has joined us and why we decided that we needed an executive director as an operational point, an operational leader that can take the organization into the future. So I hope I'm not putting too much pressure on you, Andrew, but I know he's up for the challenge, and we're very, very happy to have him aboard. Any other last comments, Andrew?
I guess my last comment would be we talked about the need for volunteers. If anyone's interested in volunteering, becoming a member, please let us know. Go to our webpage, send an email to us. And likewise, we are in the giving season. It was a tough year on a lot of not-for-profits, but if you have it in your abilities, we'd certainly appreciate your support during the holiday season. Thank you very much. I look forward to helping the A's for the next move on into the next 57 years.
And also, I would like to thank you for your time. And I would like to also say, Andrew mentioned about Denny and his stories, and we've talked about Denny for many years. It's time to write a book. So I'll just throw that out there, Denny. We'd like to hear all your stories, and I think it would be a great read. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and go A's, and welcome, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the ballpark.